Thanks for watching County Report this week. I'm Elisa Parenti. We start this time with a question. Would you be willing and able to save a life if the need arose? 6 people are being honored for doing just that. In 4 separate cases, people who work in Montgomery County took a break from their regular everyday jobs and in an instant became everyday heroes. Federal Express delivery man Earl Spence is one of them. You may remember we told you his story a few months ago here on County Report. Spence was making a delivery in Laytonsville when he noticed 3 older people in an idling vehicle on the side of the road.
One lady is not responding at all. The other lady is very... Miss, can you roll your window down? Push the button right here. Unlock the door if you can. See the button? Can you push that button?
The fumes from an overturned gas can inside the car caused the people, including the driver, to become disoriented. One of them lost consciousness. At the Everyday Heroes Awards ceremony, Spence was reunited with those he saved. Paramedics believe that without Spence's quick thinking, it is unlikely the 3 people would have survived.
Very thankful to be alive and that God sent him our way that day and that he was the kind of person who would stop.
Just seeing him up, healthy, walking around, talking, being able to hold him, that's good.
I'm very proud of him. He's a person that is always in the background, but when needed, he will step up to the plate, and he did. I just thank God he followed his instincts.
Other members of the community were also honored, including a pool operator who rescued a 3-year-old from the bottom of a closed swimming pool in Burtonsville.
The end of the day was when I broke. Got home to my kids, and then I cried, oh my God, this is why you guys look out for each other. Don't ever get away from anybody. It was a very hard, rough evening.
Fire Chief Richie Bowers joked that he might try to recruit some of the honorees to join his department. Bowers was joined by County Executive Ike Leggett, Council President Nancy Florine, and Council Member Phil Andrews at the special awards ceremony.
While we have outstanding public safety personnel in our county, they can't be everywhere. And the community is our eyes and ears. And so the eyes and ears and the hands that were provided by our heroes today saved lives and remind us all that it is the responsibility of each of us to help those in peril.
Now, certainly we expect that people do the ordinary things. That's expected. But the people we honor today go beyond just the ordinary, but do the extraordinary. It's extraordinary because, one, it is life-saving and is helpful. It's extraordinary because we're talking about people who go beyond what we always and usually expect of our citizens.
The ground is moving in downtown Silver Spring as a major development project is underway. Leaders say the Ripley District will be a new horizon in the heart of that community. A cornerstone of the development plan is a new 16-story apartment complex. It is the first major construction project in almost 2 decades to take place here. Many believe its location, so close to Metro, is a key component for future growth in the county.
There's 1 million people that are estimated to move to Maryland in the next 20 years. We have 5 million people now. We're going to get 1 million new people. And that's a credit to the work we've all been doing. We've built a great quality of life here. We have #1 schools in the country. We have a world-class hospital system and great transportation. But we have to figure out where 1 million people are going to live and going to work. And we know where we don't want them. We don't want them anywhere where they're going to generate the next car that's in front of us on the Beltway.
The legal twists and turns of the EMS transport fee now have you playing a part in whether or not it will become a reality. As Susan Kennedy tells us, the revival of this referendum could cost county taxpayers.
That's right, Elisa. Maryland's highest court has overturned a ruling that would have kept the ambulance fee off the November ballot. A Montgomery judge had blocked the referendum, citing problems with the way people had signed. Now, voters will decide whether a fee should be charged for ambulance services. Thousands of signatures were thrown out because of illegibility and the fact that they did not match state records. The decision in favor of the petitioners came quickly and as somewhat of a surprise.
This was a big decision for the people of Montgomery County and for the whole state because Marylanders' right to a referendum has been upheld by this decision. And now voters will have a say on whether the ambulance fee law remains. They can vote for it and they can vote against it. I certainly hope they vote against it because I think it's very bad public policy.
But County Executive Ike Leggett has made it clear there will be a $14 million gap to fill if the fee is overturned. Throughout the debate, Mr. Leggett has maintained the fee would be paid by insurance and that the proceeds would go to improvements to fire and emergency services.
Given a choice of taxing our citizens or making the cuts or having the ambulance fee, my view would have been to have the ambulance fee. If the ambulance fee is now certified, I must now make one of the other two options, either the tax or make the reductions. Given the taxes we already have on the board, I'm not going to make the tax as an option. I would have to make the adjustments.
I'm going to look at any proposed cuts that he thinks would be necessary in the light that he did everything he could to prevent people from voting on this measure. Not only the people, but 2 years, this year and last year, tried to get the council not to have to do a straight up or down vote by combining it with other bills, and the council has split those bills up. So the executive has been willing to go to great lengths to try to prevent up or down votes either by the council or by the people on this measure. And I'm going to look at any proposals he makes in that light.
The council will be taking a look at the executive's proposed cuts, and until the November vote, county officials are barred from collecting any more money generated by the ambulance fee. I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Thanks, Susan. Current county laws regarding disability retirement provide the same benefits for full and partial disability for all employees, except for fire and rescue employees. But a new bill under discussion at the council would create the same two-tier system fire employees have for all others.
The whole council in principle supports changing the disability retirement to a two-tiered system. Right now it's one size fits all. So it doesn't matter if it's a partial disability or something that does not impair your ability to actually go to work, you still get a full disability credit. So what we're trying to do is change that, but at the council level, the devil is in the details. So as a policy issue, we all believe that we should forcefully encourage the executive branch to actually bargain a two-tiered system into the police contract. So yesterday in council, we sent that message across the street to the executive branch that we all believe, in terms of a public policy goal, that we should have a two-tiered system.
Council member Mike Knapp has introduced a measure that makes it easier for county employees to become organ donors. As he tells us, the bill would grant additional paid leave if an employee chooses to serve as an organ donor.
We have a situation that we were approached by a county police officer who was providing an organ to his brother, who was confronted with the decision of actually having to take unpaid leave to actually go through this process. And the federal government and the state government both provide this benefit for paid time off for those people who are donating an organ. And it seemed to us that although it will probably happen very few times, to be able to provide those people who are stepping forward and providing a valuable gift of life to be able to have paid time off to recuperate before they come back to work.
Local leaders, parents, and even First Lady Michelle Obama took part in Walk to School Day across the country. East Silver Spring Elementary School is one of the dozens in our county promoting healthy eating, exercise, and lifestyles. The school was adopted by Whole Foods, which helps students plant and maintain a garden in the courtyard. Whole Foods offered a very popular once-a-week after-school cooking class, and an after-school walking club helped ESS students get more exercise and prepare for the Tacoma Park Safe Routes to School 5K Challenge. In that one, hundreds of students and parents participated. Members of the Council's Public Safety Committee are working on a measure that would tighten up existing anti-cruelty provisions for dogs. The proposed regulation addresses dog tethering, shelter requirements for outside dogs, and requirements for transporting dogs in open bed vehicles.
The county executive sent over proposed regulations which would effectively preclude somebody from tethering their dogs unless they were in visual sight. So the concern, of course, is that tethering of dogs can be very harmful to dogs. So I believe the committee is very interested in looking at this issue and trying to see if we can strengthen the measures.
Coming up on County Report this week, celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month at Montgomery College. And the Board of Elections has a special request of you. Find out if you can take on a bigger role in the November balloting.
I'm Rockville 11's Bridget Breuer. We had the chance to check out an after-school program that's bringing kids together from a variety of backgrounds. We'll have that story when County Report this week continues.
November 2nd is Election Day. Are you going out of town? Do you have to work? Are you a person who doesn't like waiting in lines? Or do you have more important things to do? Then vote early. You can cast your ballot from Friday, October 22nd to Thursday, October 28th, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at these locations.
For the latest on land use planning in the county, tune into Montgomery Plans.
Welcome back to County Report this week. We're joined now by Captain Paul Starks, who's telling us a little bit more about a disturbing case involving a soccer coach who apparently has been abusing children. Tell us the latest about the case.
Well, Elisa, on September 15th, detectives from the Family Crimes Division were approached by a 17-year-old boy who stated that he had been abused by his soccer coach. Preliminary investigation revealed that Roger Fernandez, 38 years old, and coach of the Real Maryland Soccer Club located in Silver Spring, had inappropriately touched this 17-year-old boy. After further investigation and a press release was put out, a second victim came forward as well from the same soccer club.
Are you concerned that there may be even more victims out there?
In cases like these, oftentimes there are more victims, and Mr. Fernandez is in a position where he has an opportunity to be in contact with many young people.
Captain Paul Starks, thank you for that information, and we would like to go ahead and put up a telephone number for anyone who has additional information. They can contact the Montgomery County Police Family Crimes Division at 240-773-5422. Montgomery County's Board of Elections is looking for people willing to serve as election judges next month. Those who are registered to vote in the state of Maryland can take part working in polling places across the county for the governor's election on November 2nd. There are some additional requirements if you're interested. You must be able to speak, read, and write the English language. And while acting as a judge, you cannot hold or be a candidate for public or party office. In addition, election judges may not serve as a campaign manager for a candidate or as a treasurer for any campaign financial entity. In particular, officials are looking for voters registered as either Republican or unaffiliated, and those voters who are bilingual in Spanish. All of the Democratic slots have been filled. To get more information, go to 777vote.org. Rockville is a diverse city that is catering to residents with all kinds of recreational programs and activities. Rockville 11's Bridget Breuer had a chance to learn more at an after-school program.
That's right, Elisa. The Twinbrook Community Rec Center is known as a place for families to have fun, learn, and be welcome, no matter what your background. We had the chance to check out an after-school program there and found out how everybody there brings something different to the table.
Mine. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Приветствую. Welcome. Bienvenido.
Welcome to Twinbrook Community Rec Center. It's a special place in Rockville and one that prides itself on its diverse patrons. Supervisor Kelly Day Terry recognizes the value in embracing all cultures in the community.
We have kids from South America, Europe, Asia. We embrace everyone that comes in, and it's a great opportunity for other children and for the staff to learn about different cultures.
Director of the Twinbrook After School Adventure Program, Wanda Evans-Moore appreciates how everyone in her program brings something different to the table.
There are things that I've learned with them, different words in the different languages that I've learned. I'm still practicing, but it's something that's new to me. I'm learning, they're learning.
Evans-Moore recognizes the importance in understanding the diversity of her kids when considering programming.
It's very important because the neighborhood, the areas have different ethnic backgrounds. So when you're coming here and they're speaking to different languages and listening to different languages, they're learning it as well. So that's what we're here to do, to help everybody kind of podge together and have a great time here at our after-school program.
And the kids are fans of the program, too.
Pretty good. Very good. I mean, we get to play outside. We get to make, we've made salt dough. We've made mini people. That's all. I mean, it's pretty fun.
And what do you think about the fact that there's so many different nationalities in Twin Brook? Is that a good thing?
It should be a good thing. Everyone's the same. Nah, it's not going to be so good. I think it's like welcoming people from all over the world, schools, giving them lots of fun and time.
It's just really fun to play games and just learn things, and it's just really fun.
And it seems like there's a lot of kids here from all sorts of backgrounds. What do you think about that?
That's actually fun and cool to meet all other friends from different places and different countries.
Everything that we offer here at the center is welcoming to everyone. We try to offer things for all ages and interests, and we have a great facility to rent and a great place for your kids to come and have a safe time, and a great time for adults to come if they need that quiet time away from their families.
I'm really happy to be here with this group of kids. They're great. They really are. I'm not just saying that. They really are. They're great kids.
Still ahead on County Report this week, Montgomery College shows us some of the campus highlights of Hispanic Heritage Month. Also to come, we'll head out to the Humane Society for a visit with your Pet of the Week. Stay with us.
My joints ache so bad, I wake up in pain every day. I want to know why. I want to know why my hair is falling out. How did this happen?
How did this happen? A little pain in my knee. That's how it started.
That's how it started. This rash on my face, now it's like my body is attacking me. I want answers.
When you don't have the right answers, it may be time to ask your doctor the right question.
Could I have lupus?
When you earn your GED diploma, the barriers in your life fall. Take the first step and get free GED information in your area at 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or yourged.org. Earn your GED diploma and begin your brighter future.
Montgomery College is celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with events at Tacoma Park, Silver Spring, Rockville, and Germantown campuses that highlight the college's diversity while educating the community about various Hispanic cultures.
This opportunity is one in which we can celebrate diversity. One of the things that we know about Montgomery College is that it's one of the most diverse community colleges in the country.
La celebración latina is opening the celebrations in Montgomery College. We're going to have a series of events. There are going to be events, we're going to show films that portray, different subjects. Also, we're going to have documentaries.
We have various goals for organizing this event. One is to celebrate the diversity on this campus and allow people to come and enjoy the music, enjoy the food, and just have some fun. Secondly, to educate people about the diversity of the Latino community.
What is interesting during, this celebration also is that if you can see the dance upstairs, you not only see Latinos dancing, but you see people from all different countries and continents, you have a lot of Africans and Asians and whites. We all are dancing together, learning the steps. So basically the college reflects the country at large.
We're about building bridges, not building walls at Tacoma Park, Silver Spring, and at Montgomery College. And this kind of activity increases our ability to gain a great deal of awareness and understanding of other cultures. So we want to encourage students to step out of their comfort zone and to reach out to individuals who may be different in many ways, but we're all similar.
For more information about Montgomery College's Hispanic Heritage Month celebration, please visit the college's website at montgomerycollege.edu. In this week's Transportation Update, a look at how planners are working to make the Forest Glen Road, Georgia Avenue intersection safe for pedestrians.
Hi, I'm Tom Pogue, Community Relations Manager for the Department of Transportation. Here's an update for Montgomery County. MCDOT's Residential Road Rehabilitation Program is now in Forest Glen. The county executive called for a more systematic approach to maintaining the county's transportation infrastructure. DOT responded by rating the condition of every county road. Forest Glen had many streets rated very poor. County Executive Leggett staged a ceremony to commemorate the start of construction, which will involve 17 lane miles of concrete and asphalt work. The neighborhood is comprised of 3 homeowners associations: Forest Estates, Forest Grove, and Northmont. MCDOT will not widen or alter the character of any of the streets in these communities. Typical steps include developing a tree protection plan, reconstructing curbing and sidewalks, replacing driveway aprons for residents who opt into this program, making extensive pavement repairs, and finally resurfacing the streets with hot mix asphalt. The refurbishment should be done by the fall of next year. For more information, visit our website at montgomerycountymd.gov/MCDOT. We're working to keep you moving and proud of your community.
Thanks, Tom. Now we turn to the Humane Society for Pet of the Week.
Hi, I'm Kathy Stanhope with your Pet of the Week at the Montgomery County Humane Society, and this lovely guy here is Moosey. Moosey is a German Shepherd Rottie mix. He's 5 years old. He was given up because his owner became too ill to take care of him, and he was given up with his sister, who was lucky enough to go home with a new family just the other day. But Moosey is left here by himself in the shelter, and he's really looking for a new home. He misses his old home, and he misses his sister, and he really wants you to come down and meet him. He's very good with other dogs about his size. He's not really great with smaller, submissive dogs, but surprisingly, he does get along well with cats. He loves to play, he loves to run, and he really, truly loves to ride in cars. He just likes to hop in the car and go for a ride, stick his nose out the window, and have a good time. Come down and meet Moosey or another dog like him, and call us at 240-773-5960, or visit us on the web at mchumane.org, and come meet Moosey, another dog like him, or another animal or a cat, anything that we have here at the shelter. Come see us soon.
Thanks, Kathy. Coming up, Brookside Gardens shows us how to make good use of all that rainfall we've been experiencing. And are you hungry? AMTV takes us to Taste of Bethesda when County Report this week continues.
Since 1963, the Literacy Council of Montgomery County has provided free English tutoring to adults. More than 500 volunteer tutors are helping, but believe it or not, more are needed. Currently, there's a waiting list of 300 students. Volunteers meet with their students 2 hours a week at a time and library that's convenient, and tutors don't have to speak a foreign language to help. Won't you join us? For information, call 301-610-0030 or go to literacycouncilmcmd.org.
The Maryland Home Performance with Energy Star program is a checkup for your house. The contractors look for air leaks, poor insulation, equipment, and appliances that just don't work well. Most homeowners save an average of 25% on their energy bills after making prioritized improvements recommended during an energy audit. Take this step now and start counting the days toward a healthier, more comfortable, and more energy efficient home.
Behind every door, around every corner, Down every staircase, you just might find a hidden treasure. Hidden Treasures showcases fascinating and often unknown gems in Montgomery County. Unique museums, historic eateries, local theater groups, one-of-a-kind attractions, and affordable activities, all in your own backyard.
Welcome back to County Report. There are still several weeks left in the fall, but even with all the recent rainfall, your autumn garden could dry out. Our friends at Brookside Gardens show us how to install a rain barrel to make the most out of the rain we've been getting.
Hi, I'm Phil Normandy, Plant Collections Manager here at Brookside Gardens in Wheaton, Maryland. Have you ever seen one of these before? This is a large rainwater collecting tank. This actually harvests rainwater that comes off of our steep pitch roof here at the conservatory and stores it until such time as we need it for garden applications. Rainwater is much better for your plants than commercial tap water because it contains no harmful chlorine, plus it's free. If you like this concept, you don't have to have something this humongous in your own garden. There are small rain barrels that are literally the size of a barrel and will collect water from one downspout where you can siphon it off through gravity pressure into a container or through a hose and use it on your garden plants. Because Brookside is such a big place, however, we really needed the big mother.
Thanks, Phil. Delicious smells and tasty treats filled the streets of Bethesda last weekend. Here's Tony Zacconi from Access Montgomery to tell us more.
The city of Bethesda celebrated its annual Taste of Bethesda, showcasing 50 restaurants and 4 stages of entertainment at Bethesda's Woodmont Triangle.
This is the 21st annual Taste of Bethesda, which is a celebration of downtown Bethesda's restaurant community. And we do this every year the first Saturday in October to bring people to downtown Bethesda, have a great time, and have a great time eating at the wonderful restaurants that we have here.
Admission to the event was free. Tickets were sold on site to taste different foods, and just $5 could get you up to 4 servings. And if you were wondering what type of food you missed,
Seriously, we have everything from bakeries and ice cream and Indian food, Thai food, Italian food, Japanese food, pizza, seafood, everything, you name it, we have it here.
if you love crepes with Nutella, the Original Pancake House fulfilled that craving. Jeff Bullman, owner of the Original Pancake House, tells us what's on the menu.
This is our second year here. Last year we sold almost 2,000 crepes, and we're probably going to do the same this year. Everybody's very excited to see us here again this year, and we will be back next year, and everybody loves our crepes. People have been coming back 2 and 3 times.
This is our 7th year doing Taste of Bethesda. It's something we look forward to every year, and it's great to see all our customers, try and get new customers, and just tell people who don't know about Re-Rock, you know, some of the things that we have on our menu.
We come every year, and it's great because if you don't want to spend the money to go to the restaurant to sit down and eat, you can come here and get a ticket for $1.25 and eat their food and try it before you go.
Well, I think that this is a wonderful way to have a community event. I love to see everyone out here, all the children, the dogs, everyone involved, and it's a real sense of community in a large metropolitan area.
It seems as if the whole county has come out. It's really busy here, and it's nice to come and have a taste of all the local restaurants and really get a feel for the area.
What we love to showcase is just how vibrant Bethesda is and what a wonderful community is and the economic engine of our county and of the state. So to celebrate it in its fullness on a beautiful day, what could be better?
Thanks, Tony. The Taste of Bethesda draws a crowd of at least 40,000 people each year. For more information about next year's event, visit Bethesda.org or call 301-215-6660. And that does it for County Report this week. Join us at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Elisa Parenti. Thanks for watching.
November 2nd is Election Day. Are you going out of town? Do you have to work? Are you a person who doesn't like waiting in lines? Or do you have more important things to do? Then vote early. You can cast your ballot from Friday, October 22nd to Thursday, October 28th, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at these locations.